Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today our group 7 will talk about our product, which is a solar backpack. So our company is actually the company that set out to transform the renewable energy industry. So by utilizing the cutting-edge technology and a dedication to sustainability, Solar Strike Pack, which is our company, set out to harness the potential of solar energy to promote good change. So our product, which is the solar backpack, is named the YIZASOLAR pack. It is an ultimate eco-friendliness and initiative backpack design. This solar power innovation uses the sun's energy to provide customers with unmatched convenience by enabling them to charge their electronics while on the go. This ergonomic design is above and beyond expectations. With waterproof materials protecting the electronics from weather and a specialized compartments with cable management systems, it is made of eco-friendly materials. And this backpack also meets the demands of today's tech-savvy customer with a dedicated laptop bag that features additional cushioning for maximum protection for the laptop. To meet the needs of modern living, some versions even have integrated solar panels or charging outlets.
So the conclusion for the data is most of them change their backpack 1 to 2 years once, and they are willing to pay for a solar backpack for less than 200 ringgit. They prefer to purchase the backpack from the retail store.
I will present the place and promotion. The YIZASOLAR pack can be found in retail stores and online presence. And the YIZASOLAR pack is promoted via online advertisements, social media platforms, in-store promotions, eco events, and partnership with sustainable living.
Hi, my name is Ishwin. As for the product, YIZASOLAR pack is an environmental friendliness and innovative backpack design. This innovative solar power technology utilizes the sun's energy to offer customers unparalleled convenience, allowing them to charge their devices while on the move. As for the price, YIZASOLAR pack will be greatly impacted by manufacturing costs, which encompasses labor, raw materials, and overhead expenses. The price of the backpack is around 586 ringgit and 89 cents.
Next is capital allocation. Total asset for our company is 730,000 ringgit Malaysia, and total liability and owner equity is 600,000 ringgit Malaysia. Total cost for direct material for solar backpack is 30,500 ringgit Malaysia. Cost per unit for solar backpack is 305 ringgit Malaysia, and our maximum production is 100 unit. For overhead costs, we are using activity-based costing method. Our activity for overhead costs are setting up equipment, assembly, machining, and packaging.
Next is manufacturing process. The YIZASOLAR pack's preparation involves procuring high-quality wiring and solar panels. The product is assembled using specialized attachment and eco-friendly lock sets, ensuring stability and functionality. The product is reinforced at stress points with strong seams and additional padding. Quality control is conducted to ensure the system efficiency in charging device and is packaged in eco-friendly packaging containing user manuals and warranties. Information is ready for distribution to retail stores and customers. Next is product cost. The total cost to make YIZASOLAR pack is RM586 ringgit 99 per unit. The quarterly direct material cost of the pack is RM91,500. The quarterly direct labor cost is RM21,600, and the quarterly indirect cost is RM62,997. Therefore, the quarterly product cost of YIZASOLAR packs is RM176,097. YIZASOLAR packs yearly product cost record the amount of RM704,388.
Next, we will talk about the profit planning, the first one being the operational budgets. So for the sales budget, our company predicts that for the first quarter, we will sell around 50 units. For the second quarter, we will sell around 100 units. And for the third quarter, around 185 units. And for the last quarter, we will sell around 215 units. So the selling price for the YIZASOLAR pack is 586 ringgit and 99 cents per unit. So the budgeted sales for the coming year is 322,844 ringgit and 50 cents. For the production budget, the company policy actually requires 20% of the next quarter sales in an inventory. And the beginning inventory of the YIZASOLAR backpack for the first quarter of the year was 10, and the company assumes that the sales for the year after the budget year are estimated at 50 units. So the desired ended inventory in units for each quarter of the year and for the year is around 20 units for the first quarter. For the second quarter is around 37 units, the third quarter is 43 units, and the fourth quarter is 10 units. So the ending inventory for the year is the same as the ending inventory for quarter 4, so it is 10 units. So the production budget for the coming year that is estimated is around 550 units. The total purchases cost of solar panel in the first quarter is 9,750 ringgit, for the second quarter is 17,550 ringgit, for the third quarter is 28,650 ringgit, and for the final quarter is 27,300 ringgit. So at the end of the year, the total purchase cost of solar panel is 83,250 ringgit. So for the attachment materials, for the first quarter is 4,950 ringgit, the second quarter is 8,775 ringgit, for the third quarter is 14,334 ringgit, and the final quarter is 13,500 ringgit. So at the end of the year, the total purchases for cost attachment materials is 41,550 ringgit. The total purchase cost for wiring is 440 ringgit for the first quarter. For the second quarter is 986 ringgit. For the third quarter is 1,528 ringgit, and for the final quarter is 1,616 ringgit. So at the end of the year, the total purchases cost for wiring is 4,520 ringgit. For the extra reinforcing material, in the first quarter it will cost around 1,700 ringgit. For the second quarter is 3,340 ringgit. For the third quarter is 5,180 ringgit. For the final quarter is 6,580 ringgit. At the end of the year, the total purchase cost for extra reinforcing material is 16,800 ringgit. The final material, which is the rucksack, will cost around 2,600 ringgit for the first quarter. The second quarter is around 6,084 ringgit. The third quarter is 9,932 ringgit, and for the final quarter, it will cost around 10,504 ringgit. At the end of the year, the total purchase cost for rucksack is around 29,120 ringgit. So the total direct material purchase cost For the first quarter, for all the materials is 19,440 ringgit. For the second quarter is 36,685 ringgit. And the third quarter is 59,640 ringgit. And for the final quarter is around 59,500 ringgit. So at the end of the year, the total direct material purchase cost is 175,240 ringgit. For the direct labor budget, it takes 3 hours to produce the backpack, and the average wage cost per hour is 9 ringgit. So the total direct labor cost for the first quarter is 1,350 ringgit. Second quarter costs around 2,700 ringgit. The third quarter costs 4,995 ringgit, and for the final quarter it costs 5,805 ringgit. At the end of the year, the total direct labor cost is 14,850 ringgit. For the overhead budget, the variable overhead rate is 9 ringgit per direct labor hour, and the fixed overhead is budgeted at 2,000 ringgit. So the company's overhead budget for the coming year, for the first quarter is 3,350 ringgit. For the second quarter is 4,700 ringgit. For the third quarter is 6,995 ringgit. And for the fourth quarter is 7,805 ringgit. At the end of the year, the total overhead is 16,250 ringgit. Next is the ending finished goods inventory budget. So the unit product cost first. The direct material, which is the solar panel, costs 150 ringgit. The attachment material costs 75 ringgit since we need 5 units. The wiring costs 8 ringgit. The extra reinforcing material costs around 20 ringgit since we need 2 of the extra reinforcing material. And the right side costs 52 ringgit. In total, it is 305 ringgit. So for the direct labor, the total is 27 ringgit. For the variable overhead, it is 27 ringgit also. For the fixed overhead, it is 14 ringgit and 55 cents. So combining the 305 ringgit from the direct materials and all the direct labor and overhead, we will have the total unit cost at 370 ringgit and 55 cents. So the ending finished goods inventory budget, the total for the ending inventory is at 3,735 ringgit and 50 cents. For the cost of goods sold budget, the direct material use is around 173,250 ringgit. For the direct labor use is 40,850 ringgit. The overhead is 16,250 ringgit. So the budgeted manufacturing cost is around 204,350 ringgit. So the beginning finished goods is 10 ringgit. So the total cost of goods available for sale is 204,360 ringgit. Deduct with the ending finished goods, which is around 3,785 ringgit and 50 cents. So the total of budgeted cost of goods sold is 200,614 ringgit and 50 cents. For the selling and administrative expense budget, referring to the sales budget, the variable expenses are 586 per unit sold. So the salaries average around 4,500 ringgit. For the utilities, it is around 100 ringgit per quarter. The depreciation is around 350 per quarter. So for advertising, in the first quarter we have 200 ringgit. For the second quarter we have around 300 ringgit. The third quarter is 500 ringgit, and the fourth quarter is 800 ringgit. So the total selling and administrative expenses in the first quarter is 5,443 ringgit and 50 cents. For the second quarter is 5,836 ringgit and 99 cents. For the third quarter is around 6,535 ringgit and 93 cents. As for the fourth quarter is around 7,012 ringgit. So at the end of the year, the total selling and administrative expenses is around 24,838 ringgit and 44 cents. For the budgeted income statement, assume that the tax rate is 40%. So for the company's budgeted income statement for the coming year, the sales is around 332,844 ringgit and 50 cents, minus the cost of goods sold, which is around 200,614 ringgit and 50 cents. So the gross margin is around 122,230 ringgit. Minus the selling and administrative expenses, which cost around 24,838 ringgit, 0.44 cents. So the operating income is around 97,401 ringgit and 56 cents. Minus the interest expenses, which is 200 ringgit. The income before income taxes is 97,201 ringgit, 0.56 cents. So the minus with the income tax, which is the 40% off. So we have the total of 38,960 ringgit and 62 cents. So the net income is 58,240 ringgit and 94 cents.
As for the financial budget, it's derived into 3 parts, which is cash receipt schedule, cash disbursements, and cash budget. As for the cash receipt schedule, the total cash receipts for it is 121,094 ringgit and 40 cents. Whereas for the cash disbursements, the total cash disbursements for the year is around Rm 70,184 ringgit and 25 cents. And last but not least, as for the cash budget, the total ending cash balance was Rm 78,680 ringgit and 69 cents.
Today I will be talking on the future planning section. To drive revenue growth, YIZASOLAR will expand its distribution channels online through platforms like Shopee, TikTok Shops, and Lazada, and forge strategic retail partnership while leveraging targeted social media advertising on Instagram and Facebook to aim at the eco-conscious consumer. Collaboration with influencers in outdoors and sustainability niches will boost our brand visibility, and introducing new product variants will enhance solar efficiency, and features like improved charging capabilities will attract more customers. Cost management will focus on negotiating better terms with suppliers to lower components costs, optimizing manufacturing process, and reducing operational expenses related to marketing, distribution, and administration without sacrificing the quality of service. In terms of product development and innovation, the company will invest in R&D to integrate different features like battery packs and lightweight materials, and to stay updated with the solar technology advancement, and incorporate customer feedback to continually improve the YIZASOLAR backpack. For market expansion, YIZASOLAR will conduct market research to identify new regional opportunities and to adapt products to meet the local demands and regulation, and to form strategic partnership with local distributors or retailers to facilitate easier market entry and distribution. Thank you very much.